All right, let's take a look at number 3 in section 3.3. We're going to use the quotient rule to calculate the derivative of this function. Okay, so if you remember the quotient rule here, the derivative of a quotient is the derivative of the top function or the numerator times the bottom function minus the top function times the derivative of the bottom function or the denominator, and then all over the denominator squared. So remember this rule, the order we subtract this is important. And so make sure you're able to remember that on the test. And, keep in mind, I shared on the lecture video how to, sort of remember this rule. Some good helpful ways of doing that. Okay, so for this function, of course, your function that's given might be slightly different from this. The numbers might be slightly different, but the same idea here. We take the derivative of the top function, which is 7x, times the bottom function, 2x minus 3, minus the top function times the derivative of the bottom, and then the bottom function, 2x minus 3, quantity squared. So be careful. I'm just going to leave this as 2x minus 3 squared. You could, potentially FOIL this out, but I would not. I would leave it factored. Okay. Now, what is the derivative of 7x? The answer, that's 7. What's the derivative of 2x minus 3? The answer, that's 2. Now, up top, we can do a little cleaning up here. Distribute this 7 through. And so I get 7 times 2x is 14x, 7 times 3 is 21, and then minus 7 times 2 minus 14x. So clearly, when we simplify 14x minus 14x, we're just left with a negative 21. And that would be the way I would write it. Now, you can write negative 21 divided by this quantity all squared, or, right, since a negative divided by positive is negative, this is the way we'll typically write that result. Okay, so I think keep it like that. No need to expand out the bottom again. That's not really simplifying. In fact, you want to keep it factored. If there were some way that we could cancel, if there was somehow when I factor the numerator, if it didn't simplify just down to negative 21, I might be able to simplify this further by finding a common factor. Okay, hope this is helpful.